Okay, friends, get ready because we are going to talk about spring trends for my favorite body type, because it's mine, the straights. Okay, so why is it important that I even talk about body type and trends together? Well, because each body type has its own formula for how it achieves balance. This is a really fancy way of saying looking your best or dressing for your body type. And we all want to look our best, right? So in this episode of the Adore Your Wardrobe Show, I'm going to share with you just a few, not all of them, but a few of the best spring trends for the straight body types that actually help you achieve balance. We're going to get into the specifics, my friends. We're going to talk about what to look for in style, fit, and details. Plus, I'm going to be sharing with you links to all the items that I'm showing today at the end. Well, let's get to it, right? Let's get started. Hey everybody, it's Kelly Snyder from Adore Your Wardrobe, and if this is the first time you have ever watched one of my episodes, I just want to say welcome, welcome. I am so glad you are here. I run an online fashion education program called Adore Your Wardrobe, and I've been doing it for the last 8 years. So that means I've seen a spring season or two in my time. And in my program, I've helped thousands of women demystify fashion through body symmetry formulas, which are based in math and science. In a nutshell, we're going to give you the formulas of how to dress your body type the best way possible, including styles, cuts, accessories, and colors. So one of the things that I teach inside of my program is this concept that I call the three-legged fashion stool. And what that means is that you need to have 3 things in order to have an amazeball outfit. And that's an amazeball if you're running errands or you're meeting a girlfriend for drinks or you're going to a formal occasion. It really does need these 3 things. And the first thing is clothes that work with your body, not against it, also known as clothes that help you achieve balance for your body type. Number 2 is they gotta fit. And number 3, that they're in your style. And in today's episode, I get to kind of take all 3 of those things and help you as we kind of work through 2024 spring and summer best trends for a straight body type. Now, before I go any further, if you haven't watched my past video, right there, how to dress a straight shaped body type, I'd really encourage you to do that now. In it, I break down what a straight body type is, how it achieves horizontal balance. You're going to hear me say horizontal balance again at least a couple times in this video. And I tell you how that works based upon the standard that is the hourglass. Since most women don't have an hourglass naturally, we kind of have to trick the eye into seeing one where there isn't one, right? Through the way that we dress. And I refer to this trickery, yes, it is trickery, that we do with the eye as a body type's illusion of balance goal. And for a straight, because I'm a straight too, as a straight, we have an hourglass that is full on top and on bottom. We need help defining our midpoint in order to look balanced. So what are my favorite trends that help you do that? Let's start with number 1, the trouser jean. Okay, let's start with denim. We always see new trends in denim, both in the spring and the fall, and this year is no exception. And I gotta tell you, I have been waiting so patiently for this trend to come back. I love a good trouser jean as a straight. Those slit pockets in the back always help us straight girls have our backside just look a little bit better. I'm showcasing these jeans. These are the Natalie mid-rise trouser flare jean in Moment. I can't believe that's a color, but whatever. That are cut from the cloth. Here's why I love these jeans as a straight. So they aren't really a true trouser, nor are they a true flare. These jeans are going to be more fitted in the thigh than a typical trouser and less flared at the hemline than a typical flare. And for a straight, that's really great for us because it doesn't add a lot of visual weight to our silhouette. They're going to follow the lines of your body a lot more closely, so you're not going to necessarily look big and oversized, but they're not going to necessarily be tight either. The second detail that I love, which I've already mentioned, is those pocket details, especially on the back. As a straight, we are not normally gifted with having a curvy rear end. And so these slit pockets will give your back end just enough curve without having it feel over the top. And then finally, this brand is cut from the cloth. If you haven't tried cut from the cloth jeans before, please try them now. Cut from the cloth is one of the favorites amongst the Adore Your Wardrobe community. They have been voted as some of the top jeans over the last 6 years, and they are a personal favorite of straights. Trend number 2 is polished, preppy, and open weave. Okay, the preppy trend started actually in the fall of 2023, but it is back again for 2024. In general, this trend works for all body types, but it can be a little harder for straights because you don't want the collar to be too wide. Otherwise, it'll bring too much attention to the upper part of your hourglass and look unbalanced. Now, the second trend, which is the open weave trend, also started in 2023, but it is back again in 2024. This trend also can work for all body types, but you want to take special attention to the weave. In general, straights should try to find a uniform, and that can either be a tight weave that is uniform throughout the top or a looser weave that is uniform throughout the top. But again, you want it to be uniform so it doesn't necessarily bring too much attention up or too much attention down. Okay, a great example of that is this wonderful sweater from Vineyard Vines. So this is a short sleeve preppy sweater, and it works really well due to the fact of the color blocking. So we've got a color blocked collar and a color blocked hemline, the smaller stripes, and then again, the uniform tight weave, which you guys can see kind of close up. It's got the open weave, but it's a little bit tighter. Also, this shirt works really well because it's color blocked at the hemline and then up at the collar. And so what happens is the eye really is brought in by the stripes, which is a great thing because it helps you to achieve your illusion of balance goal. This sweater is a great option as a base layer, so pair it maybe with like a darker rinsed denim jacket, or it's great to stand alone in the spring and summertime. It would look awesome paired with jeans or shorts or a skirt or cropped pants. Really, the sky's the limit. It's gonna be able to be dressed up or dressed down pretty easily. Trend number 3 is woven or raffia details, especially in shoes. Okay, raffia and woven details are going to be huge for spring and summer this year. And the reason being is that it's a really easy pairing with the wider leg pants that we're seeing and the open weave tops. It just feels like it is one of those things that goes really good together, kind of like peanut butter and jelly, right? Like it seems like it all works together really well. And the great thing about this trend for a straight is that it's pretty neutral. The woven and the raffia details aren't necessarily going to be pulling the attention down that we sometimes see with some colored pants. So again, it's not going to fill up the wrong part of your hourglass. Okay, one of my recommendations is this shoe is so good. This is an amazing shoe from, wait for it, Target. These slide heels from Target are going to look amazing with jeans or dresses or skirts or skirts or cropped pants. Again, they're the perfect summer shoe and you cannot beat the price. All right, pro tip for you guys. Now remember, the detail that we're looking for, what is trending, again, is this detail. It's this woven and raffia detail that we're seeing on the shoes. So if you don't want to have a heeled shoe, you don't have to. If you want a bigger heeled shoe, you can. If you want a different styled shoe, you can. You just want to look for shoes that, again, have that detail to them in order for them to be on trend. All right, at the beginning of this video, I talked a little bit about the perfect outfit being 3 equal parts. Clothes that work with your body, not against it, also known as clothes that help you achieve your illusion of balance goal for your body type, that fit and are in your style. But honestly, it can be a little tricky to know the difference between trends and style. And a lot of time I see influencers and I see store associates and I see even magazine articles kind of confusing the two. And I think it's important to talk about it because style is such a personal thing. And so many times we get inundated with so much information that we feel in order to be in style, we have to wear all the trends, and that isn't necessarily true. In general, trends are specific styles of clothing that have become more or less popular during a specific period of time. Now, every now and again, we see something completely new that rocks our world in the fashion industry, but for the most part, we are just seeing older styles reimagined, like trouser jeans, Trouser jeans have been around forever. I think I was wearing trouser jeans in the 90s, my friends. So again, it's not that trouser jeans are new, but how they're imagined, some of the detailing with them, that kind of makes them a little bit more fresh, a little bit more on trend. Now, that's a trend, right? So trend is nothing new. It's not like it's a new style that's come out. It's a style that happens to be more or less popular. But style is different. Style is intrinsic to the wearer. Something can be trendy, but not necessarily your style. And because of that, it's up to you to decide if it's something you want to bring into your wardrobe or not. Sometimes the trends show up, right? We usually see them in spring and the fall, and they show up and they hit directly on your style. Like you love everything about a particular trend and you're like, this is totally me. I totally should stock up right now. And you should stock up because you're going to have more selection than normal. So again, if you're into the preppy look, it's smart for you to stock up, to shop more now because it is on trend. There's more selection for you. There's more choices out there. You have them at many more different price points versus if you wait 3 years to do it, preppy may not be as trendy. And so you have less choices of that available to you. But the thing I want you to know is if a particular trend isn't for you, it is okay to let it go. Like I said, I've been doing this for 8 years and I've watched 8 spring seasons and helped women through 8 spring seasons. And so I know for a fact that there will be something else right around the corner that may work better for you. Now, I don't want you to think that what I've just told you means you should ignore trends altogether. Don't do that. Adding trending pieces into your wardrobe actually is really smart because it helps keep your wardrobe current. And having a current wardrobe is a good thing. It actually makes you feel less frumpy. It's easier to put outfits together. It makes you feel more fresh and more youthful. But the trick is that you want to add trends strategically. What I tell my students is you want to have 3 filters before you add any trend into your wardrobe. The first one is that it's got to be your style. Number 2 is that it should work for your body type. And number 3, it needs to work for your lifestyle. All right, so I talked a little bit before about why a trend should be in your style, but I also think it's really important to talk very just frankly with you is that not all trends are going to work for all body types. So you want to only bring in trends that are going to work with your body, not against it. Again, if you have a trend that's doing the heavy lifting for your individual body type, it might be one to embrace a little bit more. Again, if you're not sure that it's your style, it's okay to try things out. I mean, that's what's so great about a fitting room or online shopping. If it doesn't work from the fitting room, you put it back on the rack. If you don't like it after you bought it online, you return it. And then the last thing I always tell my students is I want you to make sure that whatever new thing you're bringing into your wardrobe fits your lifestyle. We see all the time and are inundated with images, and it's really easy to get caught up in the emotion of an image that you see. They're sitting at some great cafe in Paris, or they look like they're on a beautiful date night with their significant other, or they look like they're super adventurous, or they look like they work out all the time. Whatever it is, the picture that you're seeing, we can get kind of caught up that this particular clothing item equals this lifestyle. And that's not necessarily true. We want to make sure that whatever we're bringing into our wardrobe, we're actually going to wear and that it works for the life that we live. Okay, I know that was a lot, but I want to tell you I've tried to make it as easy as possible for you. Click the link below in the comments and I'm going to send you our 2024 Spring Trends by Body Type Buying Guide. Inside of the guide, you will find links plus substitutions to the items that I showed you today, outfit inspiration, as well as additional trends that work for your straight body type. And the best part, it's free. All right, friends, thank you so much for joining me today. I know trends can be hard to navigate. It's hard to know, like, how much do we bring in? Are we looking too young? Are we looking too old? Where exactly is that sweet spot that we want of having a current wardrobe but not too trendy? But trends are one of the fun parts of fashion. I always say, as long as you understand your body type and the best way of dressing it, you are guaranteed to have a wardrobe you adore. Having that empowerment to know which trends work with your body type and which ones don't, having that empowerment to say, hey, that trend is cool, but it doesn't necessarily work for my lifestyle, or saying, hey, that trend looks fun, but that's not really my thing. All those things are empowerment, and it allows you to make better choices at the store. And when we make better choices at the store, we have better items in our wardrobe. When we have better items in our wardrobe, it's easier to get dressed every day. When it's easier to get dressed every day, we're less frustrated, we are less angry, we have less mood swings. And when we have less of those things, we are able to be the best version of ourselves to our circle of influence. So I want you to be the best you can be. I want you to be the best version of yourself in your circle of influence. So my friends, have an amazing rest of your day. God bless, take care, and I will see you next time with more fashion tips about your straight body type. See you soon, everybody. Bye-bye.